In this video I'm going to show the initial test of this clawfoot walker I've been designed it last night. It's got a single cell LiPo here, one of these little motors, dual shaft in the middle here. I'll talk a little more about that in a minute. Didn't get it right the first time, and I'll show you. It does walk. It's not stable. I didn't get the feet wide enough apart. There's several other things. Those are things that can be changed. The real problem I want to show is these motors. They have no power whatsoever, unlike these other motors that I normally use. And I'll show the difference in them in just a minute. But this one here stalls out if you just look at it wrong. Does show some promise though. At least I got the legs overlapping right. That was not the easiest thing to do. The difference in these motors, these are very strong, well, for their size, and these have no guts at all. I just did a current test on it, and I'll show that next. I'm going to show the difference between these two motors I bought. This is a motor I used commonly. It's a 6-volt 200 RPM motor, and I'll show what current it draws when running on a 4.5 volts from batteries. We'll turn it on. You can see it's drawing about 40 milliamps, more in there. And when I grab the shaft to stall it, I would have to try really hard to stall it. But let's say it goes up to 75 or so under a pretty heavy load, and it's not stalled. Now I'll just for kicks, I'll show it in the opposite direction, see if there's any difference. Turn it back on. About the same. Under load, about the same. There's a significantly more current draw than this dual shaft motor I'm going to show next. I'll hook it up. Now turn it on. It's very quiet. It's only drawn 8.6 milliamps. And when I grab the shaft, I can stall it easily, and it jumped up to 84. But it's very easy to stall. I'll run it in the opposite direction just to show. Sometimes the timing on motors makes a difference. Or time to run in one direction. Turn it back on. Approximately the same. Stalls real easy. I tested the single motor or single shaft version of this that only has this shaft on one side. I got the same results. I don't know if it's common to these motors. It's just the seller I got them from. So I don't know how when I ordered them from China naturally, because it's the only place I could find them. You really don't know what you're getting when you order stuff from there. The other thing that was different than what was stated was the shaft length here was a little longer, but that's not really a problem. The motor was rated at 6 volts, 190 RPM, I believe. Yes, 6 volts at 190 RPM. So I probably have to redesign this using one of these and bevel gear down here. I wanted to avoid that. This was going to make it so much simpler. But It is what it is. These motors were $8 a piece, where you can usually get these for $3 or $4. So I'm not gonna just keep buying them until I find a good one. That's not a very good solution. I thought about trying to take the actual motor off and put this motor on here, but I would have to get that little worm gear off and a little spare gear off this one, and I think I would probably end up destroying it if I did that. Well, thanks for watching.